is hotter than ever. Her riveting performance in the upcoming film Cake is garnering Oscar buzz. And starting today, she's back in theaters as Dr. Julia Harris, an outrageously inappropriate, sex-crazed dentist in the new film Horrible Bosses 2. Please welcome the gorgeous and talented Jennifer Aniston.
To our little show.
I love it. It's not little either. And look at this is the cutest thing. Honestly.
Oh my God.
It looks like she had meatballs.
That's all it looks like. That's what I look like, and they always get accused. It's just like a bagel bump.
It's expanding, believe me.
Congratulations.
So, Jennifer,
Yes,
earlier on, we were talking about standing up for yourself.
Yes,
How
I
good
saw
are you
that.
about standing up for yourself?
I'm great at standing up for myself. I think it takes, it takes time, though. I think it's like as with age and experience, and then you start to realize you are the only one that will be standing up for yourself. So you may as well. And then there's also the fun moment when you actually realize, oh, wait, I pay you.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong. We always get sort of, especially if we're women and we're strong and we put our foot down, you kind of get labeled a biatch.
Difficult.
Oh, yeah.
Difficult to work with.
Yes.
Stuff.
You have to do it.
You have to.
Yeah.
You have to.
Yes.
And that's age.
I like to hear that. It's life experience.
Life experience. You have to gain that courage to take and to be that. But I think all of us have done pretty good.
Right. We've learned our lessons along the way.
Yeah.
So, Jennifer, tomorrow is Thanksgiving.
Yes, it is.
What do you have planned?
Well, we have, we actually do a little thing called Fakesgiving, where we do it the night before Thanksgiving, and then we have the family and everybody around so that then we like to just hang in our pajamas and watch movies and eat leftovers. Yes. On the day.
Yeah, and relax, like
Just
no
relax,
pressure.
yeah.
Well, is your handsome fiance, Justin Theroux, who's also an amazing actor. A writer and a director, an amazing guy.
Like triple threat.
Right. So are there times when you guys are together watching TV and you come across something the other person has done? Because you've both been acting for a while now that they haven't seen of yours or his?
Well, yes, both of us, actually. I think the one that really stands out was about right when we started our first year, we came across, or he came across, the lovely film Leprechaun.
It's a classic. It's a classic.
Yeah.
It's a classic film. Absolutely.
Look at
How cute.
Yeah.
There we go. It's scary.
Oh, what a child. I thought I'd really, like, arrive when I did that movie. Yeah. No, but so he came across that, and it happened to be right at the beginning, and there was no getting out of him watching that. And he was staring at it as though it was the most incredible thing he'd ever seen. It really was. But it's also just
Now, you called him your creative crush, which I think is so cute, and you said that he makes you laugh all the time. He's super funny. So why do you call him your creative crush, and how does he make you laugh?
Well, he's my creative crush because he's so brilliant at everything he does. He's a wonderful actor. He's a brilliant comedy writer. And he's also a beautiful artist, and he's a director. He just does and he does everything really well.
And a good
drives
guy.
me crazy. And a beautiful human being.
That's it.
So,
And gorgeous to boot.
he makes me laugh constantly. He will do things, he goes for it. I mean, he loves to surprise, he loves to scare me. He hides in closets for 20 minutes. Like, literally, it just actually happened last night. We just shutting down the house, and then I get distracted with maybe, like, cleaning up a pile of whatever or God knows what. And then I don't come right away, and then I'll get to the bedroom, and he just comes flying out of a closet. And I go, have you been waiting there for 25 minutes? And I don't even,
You don't get
I just go like, I'm just like, you really just 25 minutes in that closet.
Now,
Fun. We have
Jennifer,
fun. Yes.
it seems like forever the tabloids have been printing the craziest stories about your personal life. Please tell us that you just pick them up and laugh at this point. Or do you?
I don't pick them up.
Okay, walk past.
I don't touch that crap.
Okay.
But what you do, no, I mean, I'll have people send, you know, a picture of a newsstand where they'll be, you know, baby joy or marriage or eloped and then just devastated, you know, left at the altar. But they're right next to each other, and you sort of go, do they care that they look like idiots? I mean, do they not consult each other? You know?
It's always a close source.
Yes.
Yeah.
That close source.
Yes.
Never
Or a really good friend.
Yes. Not very close, not very good friend.
No, neither.
No.
They're just trying to sell magazines, and at this point, everyone knows. They go, I mean, they go, oh yeah, okay, this again, this again.
Yeah.
You know? But you do always look gorgeous.
Well,
Let me just say that. We're gonna have much, much more with the gorgeous Jennifer Aniston when we come right back.
Walmart's got a 1-hour guarantee.
Led you into recovery?
Well, okay. I do have a very big problem. Just been hitting it hard. I've been hitting it hard.
He thinks he's in an AA meeting.
Getting together with the guys, oftentimes ending up just face down. Chugging one after the other, sometimes double-fisted, just, you know what I'm talking about.
So your sexual addiction, it's homosexual in nature.
My sex addiction is, and then what did you say?
That was a scene from Horrible Bosses 2, and we are back with the fantastic Jennifer Aniston. Now, I was telling you on the break how much I love this movie. I love the first one. This is even funnier, if that's possible.
I know.
And that is probably the cleanest clip that we're going to
I'm actually surprised you got that much out of it. Yeah.
But you said that Dr. Julia may be your favorite character that you've ever played. And
I mean, come on, look what you get to do. You just get to be insane, like unforgivingly crazy and just out there.
yeah, and you just get to say and do the craziest stuff in this film.
I know.
Was it was it hard to do?
No. I mean, honestly. It's like everything. I mean, you know, it's a character, and it's really fun. It's funny. My first job was on I was on a sketch comedy show on this lot in 1912. But it was a sketch comedy show, and you know, that's sort of why I started out was more in that kind of arena.
Yeah.
So it's really fun to be able to just sort of put your costumes on and get crazy.
Okay, but doing this movie, and you were fabulously filthy at all times.
Thank you.
Did you all crack each other up saying those lines? I mean, they're just hysterical.
Yeah. It was, you know, after a while, after like the third and fifth and sixth, seventh take, you start to we're not laughing anymore. But until they kind of come in and they'll sort of feed you a little alternate line, and then that's always fun, because then you can see who you can actually get to break.
Right.
And it's fun to make Bateman break. He's
always
he's the most genius straight man that I've ever, and also he's hysterical at the same time, which is not an easy thing to do, to achieve.
There's a scene in the movie where he doesn't say anything for like 2 minutes.
Yeah, with
and he's just saying his face is killing you.
I know.
He's so.
I know.
Sorry, I just love this movie. Sorry.
I love you. Thanks.
And I love it too. You're also getting rave reviews and Oscar buzz for your role in Cake, where you totally transform yourself. You wear no makeup, you've got scars on your face. So when you're going through this kind of transformation for a role, do you get nervous that the tabloids are going to be after you again? Oh, look, Jennifer Aniston's falling apart, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, yeah, well, that happened.
It actually happened.
Are you sure? Oh, you think, oh, that's going to happen, and then of course it does. That's just like, that's like a, what do you call it? For those guys, it's like, oh my Lord, look, thank you, yes. I mean, it's sport for these people at this point, you know?
It's low-hanging fruit. They're gonna take a picture of you in character and act like it's a real photo.
But does it bother you?
Not anymore.
Yeah.
That's good. A lot of time there has been spent, that also comes along with the standing up for yourself. There's with time and experiences and wisdom and just going, at some point, who cares? We all catch a bad picture. I think it's a nasty sport, like we said, that these people like to do that and catch pictures of people and make them look bad. Right. But maybe there's obviously a need for it for some people that just need to feel. It's unfortunate, I think.
It is. Yeah, it is. You know, it's hard to believe, but it has actually been 10 years since the last episode of Friends aired. And 10 years later, people still identify you with Rachel.
I know.
You still have fabulous hair all through the years. But tell everyone the story how you almost did not get the role of Rachel.
Oh.
They wanted you, but...
No, they wanted... Well, first of all, they wanted me to audition for Monica. And Courtney, they wanted her to audition for Rachel. So that changed. That was the first thing. Then we got the jobs. And then, but I was also doing another show at the same time. I was in second position with Friends. So that means I was on a show that the network, they didn't think... They kind of thought, it's not going to really go. So they took the chance. Then it turns out... I remember Jimmy Burrows, our director, said, so what's your story? You're on another show? And I said, yeah, but apparently it's not going to go anywhere and it's not going to get picked up. So I'm doing this show. I was really, and he's like, oh, honey, they're going to pick that show up just to mess with this show because they know how that the potential for Friends was going to be. They were hoping it was going to be great. And so then they actually did. They picked it up for 3 episodes and then they started
to mess with Friends.
Just to mess with Friends. When we did the cast photos, I had to stand out of some of the photos. Oh, wow. And then just in case, and then they started auditioning other girls.
Welcome to TV.
Oh, wow. Right, who picked something up for 3 episodes?
Right.
That's like a sabotage move.
It was, completely. I even went into the producer of that show and said, please, please, I know, I want to be on that show. You can find anybody to... And he was like, no, you got to stick with this show. This is going to make you a star. I saw that Friends pilot. It's not so great. And I was like, oh, God. Wow. So anyway, the producers finally couldn't find anyone that they felt fit in, like myself. Oh. So they took the shot, and I was just running from, like, Sony back to Warner Brothers for, you know, doing that in the morning and then Friends in the afternoon and for just a few weeks, and then that was it.
There is no other Rachel.
That's right.
Jennifer Aniston, ladies and gentlemen. Horrible Bosses 2 hit theaters nationwide today. We'll be right back.
Before fibromyalgia,